I'm crocheting all 50 of the squares from this card deck and sharing the results with you every Sunday. Hey, it's Tammy, Crafty Mompreneur. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm excited today to bring you Granny Square Sunday. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 granny squares that I crocheted from this card deck. Last week, I shared with you about how I bought this granny square card deck and I got a dupe. I'll link that video above. In my comment section, somebody suggested that I compare the actual card, the cards from this deck and the cards from this deck. I did a simple comparison, but I didn't go through all 50 cards. Rather than going card by card, that would be a little bit boring. I thought it would be fun to just compare the 5 cards that I'm going to be crocheting that week with the ones from each deck. That way you could see the differences. Cards are numbered, so I'm going to compare the numbers of the 5 that I crochet for that week. After last week's video, I did end up having to go yarn shopping, and I ended up getting all the yarn that I needed for this project because it was on sale. In the next section, I'm going to take you yarn shopping with me and then give you a yarn haul. Then I'll show you the cards that I crocheted with that yarn, and at the end of the video, we'll pick new cards. So all of that together will be what today's video is about. So let's get to it. Okay, I'm off to Hobby Lobby to get the colors that I need to make the granny square for the project that I'm working on for the granny square card deck. Well, I just got done at Hobby Lobby and I got the yarn and I stumbled upon the clearance bin and I may have overdone it on, they were $1.24 skein. Like, I have never seen them that cheap. So I could have got more, but I left some for other people. And I met a really nice fellow crocheter there. So it's always fun to meet new people, and especially ones that like to crochet as much as you do. So I'm back now and I want to show you everything I got at Hobby Lobby for this Granny Square Sunday card deck project. I went to the Hobby Lobby with a list. You saw that list earlier for the first 5 cards that I'm going to be crocheting. I did find the key lime. This is Hobby Lobby's Love This Yarn, and I ended up going with a different yellow, and I ended up just getting the color yellow. For the pink, I got Hot Rose. I already had this yarn, so I didn't have to buy that one. I needed this color, this hotter pink, this darker pink, and I ended up going with this one, and it's a little bit variegated. It's a little bit whatever. And this one is berry. And then I needed an orange. So I got this one rather than the really bright orange. This one is Desert Glaze. I just felt like it went better than the orange color that Hobby Lobby had. I liked this one better. Then I needed a purple, and I thought the purple that I had would work. I was gonna use this mixed berry, but decided ultimately to go with grape. So I bought a grape for this card, and I think it just goes better. This is what I had, and this one I felt was closer. All of these, this is the yarn we're working with. But that's not all the yarn I bought, because once I got there and yarn was on sale, I decided that I should probably go ahead and get other colors that I might need for the rest of the project. So I'm gonna show you the rest of the yarn I got. So I got these, and those were all on sale for $3.99 each. Then I found the clearance section. I kind of went a little crazy in the clearance section. I don't normally see the yarn. It's very much yarn in the clearance. I usually look for fabric. When I saw this brand of yarn in the clearance section for $1.24 a skein, I kind of went a little crazy. I did leave some for other people, so I didn't take it all, but I'll show you what I got. So I got a green. I got this, and now thinking about it, I might use this. Let me see if that's closer. I'm not sure which one I'll use. I feel like this one might be closer. I don't know, we're gonna have to think about that. It could be this one or this one. This one is turquoise. Back to this. Found another one of these. And I didn't have this color blue, so I got that one. For Christmas, I could make some little Christmas tree things with these. So I got 2 of those. Oh, and then they had this blue. I had a lot of this different colored yarn. So I got these. Yeah, that's the yarn haul. All of that yarn that I bought was only $51.71. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And each skein, let's see how many I bought. 22 times $4.99. So that's a big difference. Did some sorting of my acrylic yarn. This is what I found that are going to be the ones I use for this project. I have them all in one of these totes, so I will easily be able to pull from them and get the right colors for the granny squares I'm working on this week. Doesn't look like I'm gonna need to go back to Hobby Lobby. I think I'm good to go. And so let's pull the colors for this week. To be honest, I haven't been crocheting granny squares all that long, and I will tell you that out of the 5 that I crocheted this week, crocheted 5, oh there's the other one, 2 plain ones, which these were relatively easy. This one was a little bit harder. This one was a little on the challenging side. This one was my biggest challenge. And one of the cool things that I found out about this card deck is that the really challenging ones, they actually give you instructions step by step. Most of the cards just have the diagram on the back, but when they're challenging like this, they give you the step-by-step written instructions. And so I thought that was really cool about this card deck, because I'm not someone who has a ton of experience with granny squares. I do think they're fun to make, and I made my daughter an Eras Tour blanket with granny squares, and so that was my first really big project. There's a picture of it here. So it kind of got me hooked on it. And now, now I really love it. This was my most challenging granny square this week. So here's a little tip. I even though I had written instructions, I still got off on my stitches a little bit on this blue section. Rather than like tearing a whole bunch of it out, I actually just ended up crocheting 2 stitches together on each one of the sides because I was like 4 stitches over. When I counted out all my stitches and I was supposed to have a certain number, I did that and it worked out perfectly. Thank goodness, because this really is a pretty granny square though. I really like this one. Each of the cards in the 50 card deck are numbered. And so what I did is I pulled out the same numbers from the duped deck, and we're gonna just kind of compare just to see if any of the designs are the exact same. This is the one I crocheted this week, and this is the corresponding number of that card. So totally different. Here's the next one. This was, I think, 17. Yeah. Completely different for this number, 46. 26 is very different, 16. So far, none of the cards have been the same. Okay, so I'm trying to use this clicker, and the last 2 clips that I made of me drawing these, it was on a time-lapse feature Why was it on time lapse? I wasn't time lapsing anything. So I'm gonna try my best to slow down those clips. But yeah, I'm still kind of a newbie at this whole YouTube thing because so annoying, so annoying. But in case I can't slow it down, I'm gonna try. These are the cards that I picked. Have my eyes closed. They all look like kind of hard cards. We're now gonna pull the yarn that I'm gonna need for this week's cards from my yarn stash. I'm gonna need yellow, pink and orange, same colors as last week, and blue, the same blue. For this one, it looks like the lighter orange, so I'm gonna add that. Of the lighter yellow, which is this. The lighter pink, which is this. Oh no, I'm gonna need a bigger box. And the magenta-ish, this lighter magenta, this one. For this one, lighter yellow and darker yellow, I got that for that one. This one I need to add, and the green, I need to add this green back. This one. I'm gonna need to add this color. Holy crap. Okay, so I have a lot of yarn for this week. A lot of different colors. Much for my idea of having it all fit so nicely in this little bin. So here's what I'm gonna do. Because we have so many colors this week, we're gonna do a swappity-doo. From all my yarn, this is what I'm not using. This is the yarn that I'm gonna be using. As I'm crocheting this week, wish me luck, and we'll see you back here next Sunday. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because there are some crazy things happening on my channel right now. And on Tuesdays, I give an update as to what's going on, and we take a look at analytics, and I also show you what I made for the week as far as what I crocheted, because right now I'm not making any money from my YouTube videos. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.